Hi, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll make a Revit template in preparation for a new course. I'll attach the template in the description for you. Now, start a new project and choose Metric Construction Template. I'll tell you later the benefits of this template. I'll make a drafting view to draft a pattern that I'll use. Now from Architecture tab, choose Wall. Let me find one with the multiple layers. Okay, this one. Exterior brick on mill stud. I'll create small room. Let me constrain the wall to the second floor for now. Okay, I'll create a floor inside the small room. Let's see it in the 3D view. I'll make a section and start to demonstrate what I'm trying to do. Go to the section view. Change the view detail to fine to see the wall layers. Now let's make some modifications on this wall. Choose the wall and edit type. If your wall view is not like mine, you can change it from the views drop-down list. If you don't have the view in the first place, just click the preview button to show it, then edit the structure. Now stay on the section view. Notice whenever I click a layer in the wall, it's highlighted in the section view. That gives you an indication about what layer we are working on. Now let me maximize the view and show you some Revit features. Now, if you click any layer, in our case, the first one, then press the Modify button, then go down and select its bottom edge, you will see a padlock. If you click the padlock, it will be unlocked. This is an external wall layer. You can do that also with the upper part of that layer. Click the edge, then click the padlock, and it's unlocked. Now press OK and let me show you what that did to our wall. If you see the wall now, it has two extension handles. If you select one of them and drag it downwards, you see you are creating a wall with different layers having different extensions. This is a great feature. Think about structural layers going beyond finishing layers, like concrete block layer in a wall goes deeper than the internal gypsum plastering layer, or the concrete block layer sits above the floor in the second floor while the external cement plaster goes beyond that. Now, do you feel the potentials here? Now let's go back to the wall and edit it again. This time look the padlocks again. Notice the wall has one extension handle. Let's edit it again. Let me add a gypsum layer. Now let's unlock the internal wall layer. Now we have internal layers that we can move separately from the structural one. But what if we want both the external and the internal layers move separately from the structural core? Well, let's try it. Now click OK. Oops, Revit refuses to do that. You have to make a choice here, either internal layers or external layers. You cannot have them both. That's a limitation of this great feature. So, this feature cannot help me in what I'm trying to cover in the coming course. You have to decide when you start your design. What are the things you are trying to accomplish? Thanks God, there are always a workaround if you put some thought and time. In my case, I will build all the layers separately as a wall type. Now let's start and choose generic 200mm and edit it. First, duplicate and rename it to CMU 200. Edit to give it a material. Click the three dots button to open Material Browser. In the search bar, type Conc to show all the concrete materials. Choose Concrete Masonry Units. Right-click and duplicate it using Shared Assets. Rename it to Concrete Masonry Units, CMU blocks. Click inside Pattern, then create a new pattern. Rename the new pattern CMU blocks. Then press OK to everything else. Now let's create a wall of this newly created CMU. Select the old wall and the floor and delete them. Change to 3D view. As you see, it does not look like a CMU wall. Now change to the pattern view. Let me check the units and change it to centimeters. Okay, now I will draw a representation of a block pattern. Consists of 40 by 20 centimeter concrete blocks. By the way, you will need to install a plugin called PyRevit for the next step. It's a great plugin. From PyRevit tab, press Make Pattern. In the menu, search for the CMU blocks pattern we created before. Check the flip horizontally and vertically. Click Create Pattern. Now, as you see above in the orange title bar, it's asking about origin points. Click the left bottom corner of the pattern. Then, when asked, click the top right point. Wait and you will be prompted. The pattern was created, updated. Click OK. Go to 3D view and let's check what happened. Okay, now it looks like the concrete blocks. If you don't have the plugin, it's okay. I linked the template with everything in it already. Let me change the units again to millimeters. Now from Architecture tab, let's create another wall. Start from generic and repeat the process, but this time type cement plaster wall with thickness of 2.5 centimeters. By the way, the process of creating different walls will also benefit us when we start making schedules and try to calculate quantities. In the search bar, type plaster. I want you to notice the physical tab of these materials. You will find cement plaster even though the material name is render something. Choose one of them. We are concerned about the material properties, not only how it looks like. Now let me align it to the side of the wall. Repeat the process, and this time we will make gypsum plaster wall. Type plaster. want you to look down and click on the material name plaster. Watch its physical tab, it's mentioning gypsum plaster. Click Add Material to Document to include it in our project. Now I want you to click it, then click the gypsum wall board periodically and see the physical differences. As I said before, we are concerned about the material, not only how it looks. Choose the plaster and click OK. Now let me align it to the other side of the wall. Let's change to 3D view. Okay, let me change the plaster color and the material and check the use render appearance. Now it looks fine. Now let me create another wall. This time gypsum wall 25 millimeters. Maybe we'll need it in making decorations in the course. create a concrete floor while I'm here. Let's use the generic 150mm and edit it. Rename it to Concrete 150. Change the material and search for concrete material. Okay, let's use this one, concrete cast in situ. Let's make a section and see how it looks like. We can move any wall as we want. Okay, I'll save this for you as a template in the links. Okay guys, if you got this far, you are the best. My regards. Now don't be shy of using the buttons below. You know, like, subscribe and comment. Be in peace.